The Raincor's Brothel presents The Nameless Temple. A pirate Borg adventure. Ahoy, mateys.
What'd you call me?
Mateys?
Oh.
I thought you said Chips Ahoy.
Nabisco!
That would have been the snack to bring that none of us brought.
No,
but there is
that's-
rum on the table in multiple forms.
Just in one form.
Just two.
the liquid form.
I don't like the evaporated form, thanks.
Yeah, I don't know. I grabbed some shooters. Cody decided to get a whole bottle. We'll see how if we go through any of that.
Yes, because it's rum. Pirates. Yar.
Tis pirates.
God, I hate shooters.
Yeah, you don't have to drink the whole thing in one shot.
Yes, you
Yeah, you do.
do. It's called a shooter.
From what I can see, the pirate chick looks like she's good looking on the side there. Missing an eye, though.
Interestingly enough, a lot of them didn't miss eyes. They only did that so they could keep their sight when they went into the hold and then onto the deck.
I've heard that. I think it's probably still bullshit.
Probably, but I do like that idea better. Utilitarian.
Yep, that tastes like cough syrup.
Well, that bodes well.
I'm just going to leave it right there.
Hey, it's not good.
Yep. Woo-hoo. Make your eyes water a little bit.
Thanks, Lucas.
Sure.
Put that way over there.
God, that's terrible. From now on, Lucas is not in charge of the alcohol.
So
When
somebody,
no one responded, I was like, all right, I'll get these. And then after I bought them, Cody responded.
some of us go to work during the day, Lucas.
I worked all day.
Not if you're buying alcohol before I did. I bought it at 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
I went to lunch.
Ugh.
There's a liquor store literally within walking distance of my house.
Ugh.
It's like sticking with you, too.
It is. Like, I was just, at first when he said cough syrup, I was like, yeah, he's full of shit. I'm like, no, that's ho, yo ho. Anyway, somebody who could sponsor us, local rum made by Kraken Rum that's got to be better than whatever the fuck was in
Are
that
they local?
shooter. Yes.
I didn't realize that.
I don't know where they're made, but they're local.
I like the bottle.
Lawrenceburg.
No.
Oh, wow.
Kraken Rum. It's a dope-looking bottle,
Yeah.
and it's not expensive. And this was the limited edition, the Kraken Attacks Indiana, and it looks like it's tearing down the speedway.
Oh, that's cool as hell. Yeah, the bottles I saw did not have the special label on them. But the original label is still cool.
I went to, I wouldn't necessarily call it the Hood, but it was definitely a Hood-style liquor store.
71st Street?
71st is not the Hood.
We're not
say it
naming
was.
names.
I was talking about the liquor store.
That liquor store that's in a former bank actually has liquor, like, on the floor that you could buy. Where I went, they were all behind a counter, and half the store was a counter with behind glass.
Oh,
So.
nice. Fair enough. Oh, there's one more of these. If anybody wants one of them,
There's a second one over here. I'm not touching it.
There's not any.
you're not going to drink any rum?
I'm not drinking this rum. If I want rum, I'll get the good rum.
That's a fair point.
I don't drink crap. You know
I'll
this.
hold on to these next time I see Josh. He loves shooters.
Remember
We are
when-
playing Pirate Borg for those who have not read the description of this game. This is well, technically not from the original authors of More Borg. It is compatible with by a gentleman who goes by Limithron, published in 22. According to Cody, the better of the books.
I would say I've read not all of Mork Borg, but I've read a chunk of Mork Borg. I don't know Cyborg, and what's the other one you guys had said you played?
Death in Space.
Death in
which we have not
Space.
played.
I like that one.
It's
So-
the equivalent to Mothership from what I gather.
Fair enough. To me, first off, I like pirates.
Absolutely.
I was going to begin it with one of my classic speeches of things that I like. Like, I literally was talking to my mother the other day, and I was like, why do I like pirates so much? Like, and she's like, yeah, no, I remember, like, you know, you had a tricorner hat when you were a kid, and your dad made you a wooden sword, and, like, I just love pirates and pirate lore. I do think it's Limithron, right?
Yep.
I do think Limithron's version is much more legible. It's less of an art book.
Yeah.
It's even Brosia, when she saw it, she's like, oh my God, can you read that? And I'm like, you should see Lucas's Borg. It's impossible to read. There's still some layout that I don't like as much, because I do think, to Dave's point, it crosses from art to being useful if you have trouble reading it. But
Yeah.
this one does that less, which I like.
Correct.
I also
They
think
do still use dark font on dark backgrounds, which is not
a
helpful.
terrible fucking idea. The Cthulhu-y page cult thing is actually like the worst. I had to get a brighter light to read it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And with my glasses, I got
Other than that,
2015
great
vision.
layout.
Yeah, beautiful book. I think for me, you want something out of your pirate adventure, like you want, swinging from the spars and cannons and shit. Like, that's what they've injected into this game, and there's enough detail where I feel like I could play this. Like, of an evening, you could get a bottle of rum and just hang around and just do some dumb shit, and there's enough in here to do that. Right. I didn't get the sense of that from Borg. That may be unfair from me, but when I read it, I didn't get that sense. It's too... You get Rules Light, where it's just, I'm going to sit down and toss some dice.
Sure.
And then you get Rules Light, where it's like a small RPG. This falls under small RPG.
It is
for
worth
me.
noting that the original Borg book is the most narrow of all the books. As
sure.
All of these supplementals have expounded on the rules and options and
for sure.
tables. So
No.
I have a feeling there will be like a 2.0 in the future where they add some things.
Stealing shit is kind of what people do all the time. There's a
It's not stealing, it's an open OGL.
You're stealing concepts. Like, to me,
let
like,
you.
Cthulhu Dark is a great, like, you should all read Cthulhu Dark. But the original Cthulhu Dark was like 1 8.5 by 11 page. Like, it's a great rule set, but it doesn't help you build a world. I would say that's Borg is a great skeleton. This puts some much needed meat on the bone and a theme that I really like. So this is the first Borg I've ever bought.
I believe that was kind of their plan, though, because if you go on like Kickstarter in the past 3 years or so, you'll see a lot of things that are Borg or Borg friendly.
That's fair.
And they're all just fan made. Oh, this is an OGL. I can put compatible with more Borg on it. Free League can help me publish it, and that's what people have been doing.
No, and I agree.
There's a World War I game out there that's a co-op, which is interesting. That is compatible with it. That the system, because it's just a low. It's a very very rules light system that carries over through each of these with slight modifications.
There's enough flesh on the bone for this. With the other Borgs, I felt like you bought the book, we played one game, and I never knew if we would play it again.
Mm-hmm.
Pirate Borg has enough flesh on the bone that, to me, I feel like I can roll something up and we could play tomorrow. You know what I mean? I could play the next day.
You can create more of a universe in this, I think, easier
Correct.
than you can with the
Which I think is an important part of RPGs.
I do think, and maybe that is also with the fact that a lot of the other ones do basically end because the world is ending. That's not in this game. The world is ending and everything else.
Did you read the history part?
To a degree.
It's 36 entries, Lucas. 6 by 6. Come on now.
Oh shit, do I have to roll on this? I forgot about that.
No, don't roll on. Just play your thing. Play the thing. I want to play a pirate. I got 1 hit point. My guy's not going to survive. Let's
Shit.
go.
Let's go around the horn. Obviously Cody's here and 2 other people who haven't spoken, so.
I spoke.
You
Depend-
said a word.
He's gonna edit all the cool stuff out of us drinking the shitty rum.
Oh,
so
no,
we just
not.
we just have to keep adding in the fact that Lucas bought shitty shooters, so that way he can't possibly edit it out.
No one said I'm buying rum, so I bought shitty rum.
It's always a great way to get a joke. Just recycle it over and over and over again.
Sooner or later, it will be funny. Maybe not now.
Maybe.
Maybe not later, but could have been in the past. So
Would you
why
like to
would we-
introduce your 1 HP character?
Arr! Slimy Beal Black.
We're already done.
Rapscallion.
I'm already done with this game.
Is
Is that licensed? We probably
It was
can't
less than
get,
7
we probably
seconds.
can't get that. I bet we can have Ian do it on a metal guitar though.
Better than
harpsichord.
chopsticks.
Harpsichord. Doors. It's a Doors cover. Alex.
Well, My character is Flannigan the Sorcerer.
The sorcerer. Oh, sorry. Did you say your archetype?
Rapscallion.
Rapscallion.
Slimy Bill Black.
Rapscallion, a sorcerer, and Troy is playing.
I am playing a swashbuckler whose name is Holland Oats.
Holland?
I don't know why I play games with people.
That's fantastic.
Blame the people I work with because there was a whole Hall and Oats thing earlier today, and I'm like, well, it could be one word. Oh, that's my name now.
Sorry, Holland. What was your character? Just want to write this down.
Flannigan.
Flannigan, which I'm very excited to see how his monkey, is it Mask of the Red Death that he's doing, or Monkey's Paw?
Mine was
Mike Flanagan's got a new thing coming.
House of Usher.
House of Usher. Thank you.
It's dropping like
Very soon.
next week.
It looks
Oh, yeah?
amazing.
Yeah.
Looks, I've not seen any of that work,
love
but I'd
Poe,
like
and I
to.
love Flanagan.
It's gotten good reviews so far, and everything else he's done has been
So
really
far, he can do no
fucking
wrong to
good.
me.
So
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Your character again,
Bill. Slimy Bill Black.
Slimy. You're the only one with a nickname. That's fun.
It's a pirate. Yar.
You haven't earned your nicknames yet.
most people who would nickname
If I don't
me
get
are
one
dead.
now, Lucas, I won't after one damage.
Yeah, you're absolutely not going to. You are all on a ship. The ship is a sloop,
John
which
B.
is standard starter ship for a pirate. It's very fast. It literally says here a small single-masted vessel, the perfect pirate ship due to its speed, shallow draft, and maneuverability.
Yes. Because again, from the guy who likes pirates, the thing about sloops is because they could go where the man-o-wars and the frigates couldn't. So if you had a narrow channel, if you had a small passage, if you had rocks, that's one of the reasons why they were so used in the Caribbean, because they could pull up to basically any island that wasn't surrounded by a reef.
Yeah, but I don't know, brigantine might be better.
No, a sloop. Like literally the idea is that your getaway car is like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of I mean, you're just talking about small maneuverable. Your go-kart versus their, like 18-wheeler.
What do they use in Italian Job?
Minis.
Yeah, Mini Coopers.
No, yeah. Until the Mini Cooper got famous.
I mean, yeah, you're
It was
literally
famous before that. That's why they took it.
we're kind of like in minis or, in go-karts or like a sloop is fantastic.
It's like when I was driving around with my Mini. It's just I always was there first. Why? Because my car didn't.
great.
It was a great car.
Well,
it's a
you are
go-kart.
you're currently being chased on your way to Black Coral Bay by a tartane, hoisting a sail of the Union Jack. So we're going to start this game with naval combat, which is new to the Borgs. And at this point, you are 4 hexes ahead of a ship that is chasing you toward an island that is basically a pirate hangout. The whole island is pirates. It's Tortuga or whatever, I guess. Is that right?
Tortuga would be one of them, yes. Tortuga. Yar.
So you guys are being chased. So your captain, I believe, is Holland. Is that correct?
Sure.
Captain Oats.
Holland, this is a ship you've stolen. What's the name of the ship?
It's the John B. B-E-E. John B. Sloop John B.
I'm not getting the joke.
Well, it's because you're an idiot. Uncultured
Alex,
swine.
you get the joke?
I am.
I guess I don't.
I started the joke, so the second he said you're in a sloop, I said John B. And I knew Lucas didn't get it. I was like, I'm gonna just keep bringing it up.
Get it.
Grandfather
that later.
and me. Nothing, the captain.
Now we need a sea shanty version of that.
Per set. Well, it's funny you bring that up because you guys can actually sing sea shanties that modify the way you play. However, each inch, or in this case we are doing hexes, is 50 feet. Ships cannot rotate twice during each movement. Sorry, ships can rotate twice during each movement. 60 degrees, which is 1 hex face, but only once per hex. So you can't just make like a, turn on a dime situation. Ships must move at least 1 hex each turn unless in close combat, ramming, anchored, or in irons. And we will start with initiative.
We're being chased by a tartan.
You are.
We're actually being chased by a boat that is smaller than us. Just FYI.
Let's turn around and kick their butt.
I agree. Lucas is not expecting that.
Oh, that doesn't work the same way in normal combat.
I do like the fact that theirs has 3 sails, apparently.
Yeah. No, this is
3
totally...
mast.
This is not at all what is chasing us.
No.
Well, that's fine. Fuck it. You want a bigger ship? I'll give you a bigger ship.
Lucas is apparently mad about this.
There you go. It's a brigantine.
Now that is a little more dangerous.
That's something we should probably get away
Because, like,
from.
I was looking up the tartan. The picture is like, it's a little fishing boat, like, that you would take out on the lake. Like, I'm not afraid
This
of
is a
that.
square-rigged, 2-masted vessel, nimble, and suitable for medium-sized crews, commonly used as a merchant ship. Not a merchant ship today. It is a British ship that is chasing you down.
Throw a rock at it.
So I thought, see, with normal combat, you roll a d6 and see who goes first. You guys go. If we're gonna use that, I'm gonna use that roll. It's not listed in naval combat, but it's listed in normal combat. You guys get to
You
guys
roll
get to go the
initiative,
first
if that's
action.
what you wanna
So
do.
roll initiative, d6 plus your ship's agility, which is on your card, or if you've written it down, you've written it down. And I will leave that
Sloop
to Troy
is
since he's
agile.
the captain.
Roll d6, Troy.
All ships roll every round.
Yep.
Never mind.
We're a 4. Initiative 4.
I have my agility is a 5, so that means I go first then.
Your agility is a 5.
Well, I rolled a 4 plus 1.
Oh, okay. Yeah, never mind. I was just say there's no way you're plus that, but yes.
So I will move 2 hexes. So in ship combat, the captain uses their action to move the ship, its speed in hexes. My speed is actually 4. Oh, my speed's 4.
Can you reach?
Yeah, I want to turn my ship. Which I can do. Oops, I can do one there. Move. I can only turn twice, but not once. Not twice in the same hex. Which is my 4 hexes. I am coming up on you.
Yep.
I may now take a crew action. Fire broadsides, fire small arms, full sail, come about, boarding party, repair, drop anchor, weigh anchor, ram, something else, which will be a relic ritual or something to that nature. Broadsides, I don't think will hit you, but let's look at the grid. There is a grid on the other page, the next page. Broadsides will just miss you.
Correct.
So I believe I can do a small arms, though, because they can go from any side.
Well, small arms is just you literally shooting over the side of the boat with guns.
Yeah, absolutely. So this is the only time I get to roll dice in this game. That's not good.
For us or you?
For me, I rolled a 9 to hit because they're
Fire small arms, test crew skill, plus PC presence, DR 12.
PC presence, player character.
So what's your
presence.
crew skill? Your crew skill is plus 0. So, and you have no PC presence, so you're testing against DR 12.
Yeah, straight up 9, so it's a fail. So I fire a bunch of guns at you and do nothing.
Arr!
is
You'll
now-
never catch the John B.
It is now on the captain's turn.
Ask him which way the wind be blowing, Captain, because he hasn't paid attention to those rules yet.
Those are optional rules.
Apparently, the wind blows in whatever direction
Optional
Lucas
wind
gives.
rules. It literally says it in big letters.
Right, but the only advantage the sloop has is that we can turn more directly into the wind than you can, which is one of the major advantages we read about it being a pirate ship. Yar.
I rolled a 1, therefore the wind is you're going into the wind.
We're going into the wind, which means we need to turn to be close with the wind, and we can still move at full speed, and he can't. He would have to move at half his
Do you
speed.
need
Use
another
this
number?
just to say that that's where your island is sitting.
Oh, yeah. No, fuck Lucas.
Yeah, turn us and go 5.
Yeah, no shit. We're going to outrun him, no
I just
problem.
randomly threw it. Wherever it landed, it landed.
Right. So what's our speed?
5.
5? So we are in this hex.
Yep.
So we can go 1. Wait, we need to turn first. 1, because if the wind is coming from which direction? This way?
It's coming directly from the where you were facing.
Okay, so now we are technically close with the wind, and this ship can travel at full speed when close to the wind.
Yeah, but you were in that hex. You can't just... Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't even care. We're going to make it. Because you can't do that because you change yourself from the smaller ship to the bigger ship that can't do that.
Big ship can't go fast. Small ship can't attack us.
We also get some crew actions.
You do get crew actions. Your broadsides aren't doing any good at this point because of the way you're
Nope,
facing.
but we can do full sail.
If you want.
Do you have good agility? I have a +1.
It's based on your ship's agility, is it not?
+2.
It's test ship agility plus PC agility DR12 to move one extra hex.
Well, he can't roll. He's the captain, so it's between the two of you.
That's why I was asking what your agility is.
Mine's flat 0 across the board.
So, Slimy Bill gotcha. Raise the mizzen mast. Pull on the spar. Whip ye dogs. What the fuck am I adding here?
Your agility plus the ship's agility.
Right, what's the ship's agility? The ship's agility is 2. My agility is 1, so 3. So I need to roll...
A 9. Or better.
Yeah, I need to roll 9 or better. Roll a 15. Fuck you, Lucas. We move one more hex.
Okay.
You'll never forget the day you lost the John B.
We roll initiative every round, apparently.
Yep, that's correct. Because we get a better modifier.
7 for me.
We're rolling a D6, right?
Yep, I rolled a 6 on mine, so...
And what am I
Plus
adding?
2. So ideally you get a 6 and we go first again.
5.
We do not.
Turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I've turned and I moved 4. I will do...
You are close to the wind, right?
Huh?
You're close to the wind.
Yeah, the wind doesn't change. You just roll it once.
Right, but you can't move full distance. You can only move half your speed. Which would make, theoretically, I don't know what range is in this, because I'd only read this once last night, but it does make a difference.
You're out of the range for the broadsides unless I can do full sail and move up on you. Which I can do. Test agility. So I'm assuming it's just ship's agility because I don't have a player character.
You have no player character, because you are not a player.
That is a 12.
Yep, he can move
which
one more.
is a DR, so I can move one more. Which puts the...
Depends on how you count the hexes. But yes, you're probably in range.
Well, you're technically on that one, which means you're not.
1, 2... I mean, you usually count them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3,
Look at
4.
it. Look at this. It goes. It's a straight diagonal. So it's...
Oh, are you trying to see if you can do a broadside? You can't do it. You can't do a
I
broadside.
cannot hit you with a broadside.
You can't hit a
but
broadside.
I could try to fire you again.
You could. You continue to shoot at us.
Another 9.
Willy-nilly.
More bullets come flying over your heads.
Dar!
Your turn.
Turn to the wind, Captain. Full broadside. Sink his ship.
We want to go to the island, right?
Unless
Yes.
you want to annoy Lucas and turn broadside into combat.
If you want to do combat, you can do combat. Depends on if you want to play the game like your way or if you want to just run off and play the game a different way. It's a whole scenario here that does not involve this. So
You started with ship combat, therefore it does involve it.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's turn.
you're the captain. You
aim-
make the
yeah.
choice.
Turn and aim the broadsides.
So we can turn 1, and then we have how many?
How far do they shoot?
we've
you
got,
might
what,
be able to shoot
5?
from where you're at.
What's our ship's arc of fire?
Broadsides.
1.
I don't know.
We could turn again.
It's a D6. So I don't know.
2,
I don't know.
3, 4, 5.
Wait, why can't we do it from where we're at?
Well, I guess I think we have to move the full. I think you have to move the.
You
full
have to
movement.
move at least one hex. You don't have to move all of them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, where do you want to go then?
Just
Like there?
You can still hit with broadsides from there, yes, if you'd
Okay.
like.
Just kind of puts us right in the way if he wants to ram us. But
well,
I don't know if you
and that's why I was like, we don't really need to move get closer, as long as our
you just want to turn.
as long as our broadsides is in.
You can turn and fire. if
I think
that's
I
what you want
turned. I think I turned and moved 1, so I think we're okay there.
to do. That's fine.
His broadsides will be better than ours, so hit well.
So whoever would like to roll first, roll a D20.
This is a presence roll, right? to fire broadsides?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it would be presence.
Who's got the best presence that isn't the captain? You got 0. I also have 0. It's your turn. I got the extra hex. Hey, creepy sorcerer dude! Fire the broadsides! You rolled a d12. So your number's probably not going to do it.
You want to roll a d20, buddy?
I would like to give you an extra 8 numbers to use, please.
Roll that one.
Preferably roll one of the 8 I just gave to you.
But it just says D12 on the.
No, DR12.
DR12.
Oh.
You're trying to get better than 12, so we're rolling.
12 or higher to hit.
What's our
That
broadside
makes
bonus
sense.
for the ship?
D6.
Is that a 1?
That's a 1.
That's a fumble, my friend. Your cannons or small arms misfire.
Do I die?
No. A damaged weapon must be repaired before it can be fired again.
Run away.
It doesn't say that it just says misfire. Does misfire also mean damaged?
I would imagine misfire means that we have to do something to fix
You're going to
it.
have to spend an action to repair, which is one of the actions. So you can either do that now, or you can fire small arms.
What's the crew skill? Did we decide what that is?
It's on there.
We have a
These
negative
are all
1.
crew
Oh, we have a
skills.
negative. Well, yeah, but no, there
Crew
is
skill is -1.
our crew
ship.
skill is -1. So I was just trying to think that.
Oh, gotcha.
So basically, I would have to roll 13 or better to hit with small arms. And we do how much damage? A D.
D4.
It's not great. He probably has quite a bit of hit points.
Yeah.
What do I got to do to repair? Repairing. Ships can only be repaired to 50% at sea using the repair crew action. Test crew skill -1. Oh, it's the same thing. Or repairs misfired cannons. Okay, I can attempt to do that. Get out of the way! Slimy Bill'll show you how to do it. He's got to roll 13 out of 20, which doesn't seem very good.
That's another 1.
That would be another one.
Your cannons are fucking useless. They're broken. You can't fix them.
And that's why you don't use the hammer.
No,
Roll initiative.
I like the idea that I fell on the way over there, and because a lot of times they were held in by ropes, just whole cannon just fucking rolled off the side of the boat.
I only roll a 2 this time. You get to take your turn. You have no cannons.
Run.
We do have no
Yeah.
broadsides.
Turn and go to the island.
1. I turn once.
Yep.
2. I'm still okay. 3, 4, 5.
We're at the ship. We're there. We're at the thing.
Question is, are they stupid enough to follow you? They are not. Seeing the island, knowing what the island is, the Brits will turn about and back down for now. Possibly weigh anchor out and keep watch on the island. You have made your way to Black Coral Bay.
The longbow's a shit weapon anyway.
But now you got to fix your shit, which you're probably going to have to go to the shipwright to get fixed.
Captain. Perhaps we take the traveler's clothes and sell them to fix the cannon. He's wearing right fancy clothes. I'm sure we got something else that would be useful. Would you like to gamble for your clothes, sir? I've got some dice. Perfectly fine dice.
Not loaded at all.
Loaded. I only load the cannon. That one there. He points to the hole where the
One
cannon
that's,
fell
like,
off.
still smoldering and cracked.
I like the idea it rolled off the ship.
I could have said that, but it's just
Bill tried to swing down from the spar and like just took out another rope and just launched that cannon right off the fucking deck.
Goodbye, cannon.
So Black Coral Bay is a small tropical island with a population of around 1,500. Despite the turquoise blue waters, the lush jungle vegetation, it is a dark and miserable place, and has been for as long as anyone can remember. Thunderstorms and thick fog are frequent. Death and violence are commonplace. People and their treasure go missing all the time. As such, exploring is a dangerous but profitable pastime.
Come, Mr. Flannel, I'll show you the best place to drink. No one wants. Everybody talks about Tortuga. You wanna have a drink and a winch at Black Coral Bay. Old Bill Black will show you exactly where to go. I clap him on the back.
Help me.
Hey, you're a pirate. You can talk. Play your character.
I've decided you're the Elizabeth Swan of the game at this point until you have established otherwise.
You guys can pull in to the docks at Coral Town.
That's what they do with trains.
It is a small rundown port at the mouth of the protected bay from which the island gets its name. It's a safe haven for pirates, smugglers, and lowlifes. You've very likely been here more than once. You're aware that this place is governed by Governor Claude Barlet, who
Gesundheit.
yeah, was a very strange man, very odd man. Doesn't get out much. You don't see him much. You don't hear much about him. In fact,
Is he real?
good question. Coral Town.
We can find out after we visit the brothel.
Coral Town is not a vacation destination. No one here seems happy, and everyone is looking for a score.
Thus
at the
the
docks,
brothel.
the docks are a popular place, especially for like late night meetings, that sort of thing. There are currently, I rolled a d12, 6 ships docked here.
Do any of them have cannons on them?
They probably all do.
Functioning cannons.
Probably more than yours.
New ship.
Would you say you're any good at thieving, Mr. Flannel?
One of which perhaps especially the captain, kind of takes a step back and rubs his eyes and realizes, oh, that's the Eye of Chaos. It is a famous ship, captained by Captain Davies, who is a very famous smuggler and murderer. It's kind of rare that Captain Davies will be docked here.
Davies and Holland.
I mean, you were looking for an upgrade.
Yeah.
Well, there is a shipwright you can go to at least see if you can get the cannons fixed. She is a graceful woman by the name of Helga. She can offer repairs, upgrades, and ammo, which are also priced on a different page if that's what you wish to do.
Any trade-ins?
She does not do trade-ins. Page 77 are the prices if you're looking for that. Here, Cody. See, crew.
We can upgrade cannons.
Functioning would be good.
Green.
It says crew repairs. Even though it's a crew task, I would imagine the cost is the same. So 25 per.
It doesn't specify what guns are.
Because it's HP, isn't it? Well, upgrading the cannon is ship's HP times 50 silver.
Jesus. Our HP is like, what, 30? You'll have to give up your clothes, sir.
But that's to upgrade it. Let's cut it in half to call it to fix it. So your ship's HP times 25 silver to fix it.
The whole ship?
No, to fix the cannons that you've blown out. So what's that cost at for you guys then?
No.
15 times 20.
No.
25.
Do what now?
Your ship's HP
Yeah.
times 25.
Gets us what?
He's charging us to fix our
The
cannons.
cost to repair the cannon rather than upgrade the cannon,
Oh.
which is 50 silver times 50 silver. So
That's
times
700
25 silver instead.
That's 750 silver. No.
Yeah, we don't have that.
No. That's why I kept saying no.
Welcome to the scenario where you got to find treasure to fucking fix your ship.
Or
Or if you make enough money, you can buy a new ship.
we steal a ship.
I mean, I already did.
You steal another
You're already
ship.
sitting on a stolen ship here.
I own a dinghy.
Quit
But yes.
playing with your dinghy.
We're going to the brothel. Because clearly Helga is charging an outrageous price to fix a cannon.
Would you like to negotiate with Helga?
I'm not pretty enough this scenario.
I don't think any of us have any useful presents.
When you first walk up to her, she kind of, what do you want? Graceful.
Yes.
Great first impression.
Lithe and charming, I would
One
say.
side of the head shaved.
Is that natural, or
Big tattoo right there.
did you choose that, or did
Says,
you get
fuck off.
Did you get too close to a forge one time and just?
She takes a knife and just, what do you want?
I take my little paring knife out and just go thunk.
She tries not to laugh.
It's not the size of the tool, lassie. It's how you use it.
Slimy's gonna get us killed.
She does laugh.
Yeah. I'll negotiate. Fine. I'll just keep throwing rolls. I've already thrown a one already. How's about 50 silver to fix the cannon? Seems fair, right? You're making up the prices anyway, Lucas.
How's about HP times 10 silver?
Closer?
How much silver do you have?
Not that much, but I feel like I could steal that much.
Well, I'm just saying, how much silver do you have?
70.
So yeah, we're
His clothes are worth 250. That's all I'm saying. Like, we can get like 230 silver by selling them and getting him 2 pairs of clothes like what I wear. Just start it out.
Listen, if you don't got the cash, go to the Green Crack and see if somebody can give you a job.
the what?
The Green Kraken is the tavern here in town.
Why is it
you would know that.
green?
It's just what it's called.
Syphilis.
Ah. Scurvy. So much scurvy.
So much
I
scurvy.
suppose we'll have to go find a job.
Yeah. He's a captain. I'm following him. Captain Oats.
If Coraltown had a heart, this would be it. A seedy tavern called the Green Kraken. Jonesy, the barkeep, who in my head is just Jonesy from fucking Letterkenny, is gruff and large enough to prevent a fight. Several
That's not
important looking
Jonesy.
pirates are hanging about. It is loud. Everyone is drunk. People are smoking, spitting, gambling, plotting all sorts of things. And in the back corner, you do see a table with some extremely scary-looking cutthroats surrounding a man sitting in the very corner that you would know as Captain Davies.
I would like to approach the barkeep so I can hear your best Canadian accent, Lucas. Because you started it.
He's a Canadian pirate.
All those French-Canadian pirates
Canadian pirates.
that love their hockey, eh?
Oh, hey, what can I get for you there?
It's a little Youper Wisconsinite, but fair enough.
Sorry, I've never been to Canada.
You're the one who made the reference.
I just thought it was funny because his name's Jonesy.
Yes. Grog for me and me mates. I want to test and see if it kills me.
Yeah, it's a thing. No, sorry,
Coaster.
coaster. I was just trying to swallow while I was pointing.
I like the finish on my table. Don't ruin the finish on my table.
Oh, it's on the mat. Sorry, what did you say?
I'm drinking grog, rum, ale, a nice Pinot Grigio, whatever you got, Jonesy.
We have a nice red. Suddenly he's British. Oh yeah, I can get you a grog there.
Keep talking to him. He has to keep using the accent.
What you guys in town for, eh?
We're looking for a job.
Oh yeah, there's all kinds of jobs out here. What you looking for?
Wenches.
Money.
This man has a one-track mind.
We can't hoist the sail without any wenches.
Oh, you've been here before, haven't you? You can go down to the treasured chest. That's the house of ill repute here.
The what?
The treasured
The
chest.
treasured chest is
No.
one of the several houses of ill repute. Treasured.
Treasured chests.
No, there's no S on that.
I know, but I'm making a joke.
That is the joke. It's of the several houses of ill repute on the island, it is the busiest and most politically connected. Madame Dubois is the woman to speak to there if you're looking to fuck. It's not what it says in the book, but that's pretty much what it goes towards.
Yeah, brothels typically. Yeah.
Oh yeah, go speak to Madame Dubois.
She knows the intricacies of naval rigging, does she?
Naval rigging, anal rigging, what you want?
Fair enough. A wench is a wench.
Yeah, back to we need a job.
Oh yeah, well I heard I overheard Captain Davies over there. He's been talking about some sort of strange temple here on the island. I mean, I've heard about the temple, but I never found it.
What is this supposed temple?
Oh, you might have to ask him.
Is it one of doom?
Oh, many people that have tried to find it never came back.
So would you say it's a hidden temple?
That's the legend.
Thank you. Thank you, Lucas.
I quit.
Take
guys-
control of the narrative, or it's just going to be just
I'm a
stupid
lazy
puns.
captain.
The silver snake's boat's still out there.
Fucking green monkeys.
It's starting to stink and rot now.
That's solid.
So much better.
If
I'm sure it
yeah.
is.
I'm not a big fan of rum, but I don't mind the Kraken rum.
That's pretty good.
I'll take a shot of it if you want to pour some in there.
Yeah.
I have shot glasses if you'd like
That
to take
also
a shot
works.
of it.
Yeah, that's fine.
I suppose I'll go talk to Davies then.
Oh, sure. He's in a bit of a mood. Just be careful.
A mood? How? Why?
I think somebody stole something from him recently. I don't know. He's been on one for a couple days. Maybe he
Great.
needs to go see Madame Dubois.
We'll go and approach Mr. Davies.
As you approach the table, a very burly gentleman steps in front of you and just is like instantly nose to nose with you, as if guarding. And kind of.
You don't look like a captain.
Neither do you.
Well, you also don't look like you have a lot of brains, so please step aside.
His teeth are like fucked, rotted. His breath is atrocious.
Ew.
Okay.
What do you want?
To speak to the captain.
He kind of side eyes over his shoulder, and you see Davies give a bit of a nod, and he steps aside. Davies just leans a little forward and says, "Do I know you?"
Haven't had the pleasure. Heard you lost something.
Lost a lot. Lot of man, lot of treasure.
How'd you lose it?
Headed on a dinghy on the side. Only a man decided he was going to go into business for himself. Fucked off.
So one of your crew absconded.
That's a big word for a pirate.
I'm a learned pirate.
He refused to acquiesce with whatever the fucking, whatever he says.
Oh,
That's the dead ship now.
fair enough.
It fell over.
I'm disinclined to acquiesce to your request.
Yeah, I haven't seen the movie in a very long time.
I take it they're not here.
No idea where they went. Took off in the night. May have sunk in a storm for all I know.
This happened at sea?
As he takes a shot. That is so much smoother.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it didn't cost $1.
It doesn't mean I'm not going to drink these. Eventually.
Good luck.
Maybe not tonight. I don't want to burn a hole in my stomach. My liver can only take so much.
You're just cleaning it out.
Probably making it worse. Well, you want to go hunt him down?
We're in need of a job.
Well, that's not the job I'm looking for men for today.
That's what I'm interested in.
You the one looking for the temple?
I am.
Right.
And you're the ones looking for money.
This is true.
Also, yes.
Let me guess. Cannon explode? Helga give you a hard time?
This man's a psychic. Witch! Kill him!
Burn him!
Presents roll. 17.
Is he a witch?
Is he a witch? He says, Temple has no name. We just call it the Nameless.
That's lazy naming right there.
Rather unimaginative.
It's written on the paper, sorry. The Nameless Temple.
That stands.
I wrote it on the paper.
Oh, yeah.
I wrote Nameless. Just couldn't come up with anything.
Could be the Jungle Temple, could be the Temple of Death, anything else. But no, it's the Nameless Temple.
He says, surely you've heard of it.
No.
It's hard to hear about a temple with no name.
That everyone who goes to investigate about it never comes back. It's probably not real.
They probably got eaten by a snake.
Speaking of, one of my favorite indie comics right now, Godzilla, Here There Be Dragons, which is basically Pirates of the Caribbean, except Jack Sparrow and his crew end up on, like, Kaiju Island.
Nice.
Okay.
Fantastic.
It's awesome.
How quick do they die?
Well, supposedly, the Spanish Armada, that's what happened to the Spanish Armada, Godzilla, according to this version of history.
Tracks.
I mean, he'd do some work on some wooden ships, I feel. Your Nameless Temple.
He says, some of the history goes back to an ancient group of Mizzoan settlers. Discovered an underground lake with an unexplainable healing power.
El Dorado.
One of his crew kind of, like, leans in a little and says there's, they say there's monsters in there. Big ones. Drink human blood.
Who says?
Yeah, doesn't nobody ever come back from this place?
Right? Nobody comes back, but there's so many stories.
What's the price, then? What are you looking for?
Rumor has it, deep down in the cave, rumor has it there's an incredible treasure. You go down there, you bring it back, we split it 70-30, my way.
Deal.
So we get payment on delivery. We don't actually get any money.
30%.
If he's willing to pay 70%, we could probably find somebody else who's willing to pay 100%.
Oh, no. 70 my way.
I'm not talking to him.
You're talking, so I'm hearing.
I already agreed. 100%. Let's go.
What do you say, Captain?
Yeah, fine, whatever.
He's in character.
He kind of looks at everyone else as if he's like, well, that was fucking easy. Very well.
Now you know he's going to betray us, right?
You head northeast until you find it. Good luck. Thank you all for listening. To listen to more adventures, join us at rancorsbrothel.com. Join in the conversation at Fans of the Rancor's Brothel on Facebook.